Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Aisha. I'm honestly terrible at introductions. I have no idea what to say right now. This is my first YouTube video and I did say I was gonna make it like 2 years ago. 2 years ago. I started this channel like literally 2 years ago and well, I finally got around to making a video now, so better late than never, right? And I hope that the focus and everything is working. I'm still trying to get the hang of how to work the whole lighting and all that stuff. It's a lot to learn, so I'm learning, so I apologize if it's not perfect, but hopefully I'll improve by the next few videos. Anyways, so this is my everyday kind of fall look I've been just going for. I'm just calling it a fall look because it's fall, but honestly, I wear this look all year round. Anyways, I will stop blabbering and I'll just get right into the video. So I washed my face. And now I'm going to start off by moisturizing my skin. This is the Alba Botanica facial sunscreen. Well, I don't know if you should be wearing like sunscreen under your makeup. I'm not a makeup artist, you guys. I just kind of do what works for me. So if you have oily skin, this might feel a little too heavy and might not hold very well. Just a warning, I have super dry skin, so everything that I use works for me, but may not work for you. In case you don't know, I am trying to go entirely cruelty-free. I've mostly replaced all my stuff that aren't cruelty-free, but hopefully it'll be everything by like the next few videos that I will make. So now I'm gonna prep my lips with this lip balm right over here, the Rosebud Salve by Smith's. So I am gonna be wearing a liquid lipstick at the end of this video, so I want to make sure my lips aren't dry and gross. I'm gonna start off with my eyes. I always do my eyes first. I'm gonna be using the Jaclyn Hill palette today. Absolutely love this palette. And I truly think that the formula of these shadows are like way better than the other Morphe palettes I've tried. I usually just been using primer to prime my eyes. This is the one I've been using in this shade. Light medium beige. I'm gonna just dot that on my eye like this. This also really helps to cover up all the veins on my eye because I do want to cover those as well. And actually after this, I'm filming! Who's interrupting me? It's pretty important. Kind of rude. Sorry, I should have put that on silent a while ago, shouldn't I? I'm going to be using my Wet n Wild Photofocus powder to set my eye makeup. I'm going to just be using my powder brush that I always use to apply this powder. Just gonna set that on my eyes. Oh, actually, I'm gonna do my brows next. I use the Anastasia brow definer. I use it in the shade dark brown. So, here we go. One of these days it'll focus. I'm literally waiting for it to focus. You guys all know what a brow definer looks like, right? Okay, let's just move on. Sorry. So I like to first go on the bottom of my brow like this, very small strokes. Then I like to go on the top because I do like the end of my brows looking a lot darker than the front of my brow. Do you see what a difference that makes? Also, I do have two mugs behind me in case you can't tell. One's got my coffee in this mug, and my other mug has my cereal in it. Couldn't find the bowl, you guys, okay? Don't judge me. Back to the brows. So I do recommend brushing them out before you apply anything on them. I forgot to do that, obviously, but that's a great step before doing anything else. And I'm gonna brush those in place using my spoolie. And I'm gonna go back in them with brow gel later on in this tutorial. I'll do that at the very end after I like do all my powders and everything. So now going on to the eyes, I'm gonna be using my Jaclyn Hill palette by Morphe. Jaclyn Hill and I have really similar taste when it comes to our eyeshadows. We love warm tone. So I'm gonna start off with the shade Silk Cream, which is this one right over here. And this is going to be our transition color. I'm actually going to mix that with MFEO, which is this shade over here. I'm going to adjust them both into my crease. And for brush, I'm going to be using my Morphe M441 brush. Is that it? Yes. So you can like hardly see it honestly, but that's kind of it. I just put that in my crease. So now I'm going to add some color, and I'm going to use the shade Hunts, which is, which one is it? This shade right over here. And I'm just kind of putting that on top of the transition colors. And then I'm going to go back in with the same brush that I used for the transition colors, and I'm going to just blend out those edges. I'm going to add a little bit of depth to the look because this isn't enough for me, guys. I'm really extra. And I'm going to take Mocha, this one right over here. Going to take that using my Morphe. It's another Morphe M433 brush. I'm just taking that on the outer V a little bit like this. I'm just gonna press that in. It looks really harsh, but I will blend that out. Don't worry. I'm just gonna use this brush. It's the crease blending brush. This is from H&M. Yeah. I'm gonna go back in with that bright orange Hunts color, and I'm just gonna kind of go like this one more time. I'm gonna go back in with Mocha, and I'm gonna just deepen that outer V again. And I'm gonna go back in and with that transition shade, and again. Okay, so this is kind of how the eyes are looking. It looks a little bit messy. This is an honest get ready with me, okay? This is like my struggle. Things always happen, alright? But I'm just gonna be completely honest, and I'm just gonna show it all. Makeup's hard. I'm gonna say pray for me. I'm gonna do my eyeliner. This is the eyeliner I've been using. This is the NYX Matte Liquid Liner, and it is in the shade Black. I struggle with every single eyeliner, you guys. This is the one I have best luck with, and you're gonna see, I don't know what you're gonna see, honestly. This could go bad. I know, as you can see, I pull my eyes a lot when I do it. I cannot do my eyeliner without pulling my eyes, you guys. I know it's bad. I'm gonna get wrinkles. I'm aware. Now for the flick, what I like to do is I like to take it, dip it back in, take it out, and then I like to brush the tip on the sides. I don't know if you can see that, but just until it becomes really sharp and pointy, because that's what we want. We want it to be as thin as possible. So now I'm just going to continue on from the bottom curve of my eye. This is not a tip I invented by any means. I've seen this around YouTube, and that's what helped me the most. So I know they're not totally perfect, but we can work with this. I'm gonna move on to my face now. I'm dropping everything. So these are the two primers that I have been loving lately. This one is the NYX Hydra Touch, and this is the NYX Born to Glow. And I have been really just mixing them both, and that's kind of just been my go-to primer. So I like this one because it makes my skin tacky, so that allows the foundation to stick better. And this one gives a lot of like glow. I'm just gonna pat that on my face. It feels really nice and cool, but Hydra Touch does that. And sometimes I just leave it like this, and I just might put concealer on. But I'm going to do full beat today. So this is the foundation I have been loving. This is the Wet n Wild Photofocus foundation, and this is in the shade Golden Beige. It's like $5, you guys, and it is amazing. I'm gonna blend that in using my Real Techniques Miracle Complexion Sponge. Guys, I can never match my foundation properly, okay? This does oxidize a little bit, so right now if my neck looks much darker than my face, that might be why. So now I'm gonna move on to my face makeup, like my bronzer and things like that. This is what I'm gonna be using for bronzer. This is my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. I give just a very, very light bronze. And by the way, this brush is a Wet n Wild one. This is their bronzing brush, I think. I don't know, these don't have the names written on them directly, but I will link everything down below, and I'll also give like the links of where you can get them. I completely forgot to do my concealer, so I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go back in with this one. I really like this Photofocus line, as you guys can probably tell. And I'm just gonna put that on my under eye. So I look like I got sleep, kind of. Yeah, it looks extremely bright on camera. I look kind of crazy. It's okay. It matches my personality. We're just gonna roll with it. And I'm gonna go set that with this powder. Using this Real Techniques brush. This is bright pink one. It's the Multitask Cheek Brush. I got in this set. So I bronzed already, right? Did I bronze? Yeah, I bronzed. So you can see I did. I don't know, it looks a little harsh on camera, but you gotta trust me, guys. It looks better in real life, okay? I'm not that bad at makeup, okay? I kind of know what I'm doing, kind of. Okay, because I will be doing a dramatic lip, I'm gonna be using this blush. This is a very, very neutral blush for my skin tone. This is the Milani Powder Blush in the shade Romantic Rose. The ones that look like the rose. Look at them. So cool. So I'm going to take my e.l.f. brush for this. This is the e.l.f. Mineral Powder Blush. e.l.f. Mineral Powder Brush. It's this one. It's the one that looks like, whoa. It's the one that looks like this. Kind of just like putting my blush over here. Let's just highlight now. The fun stuff. This has been my go-to combination for my highlight. I like to do two because I'm extra, but you'll see why, okay? It looks really nice, I think. So this is what I've been using. This is the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector, and this is in the shade Opal. This is the travel sized, obviously. I didn't have really the money for like a full size at the moment, so I just kind of bought a travel size for $20 at Ulta, and I got the powdered version as well. I like to press it in with my dampened beauty blender, my sponge, whatever sponge you're using. And you can totally leave it at that if you're looking for something subtle, but I'm gonna top it with this highlight right over here. This is the Milani Strobe Light. This is in the shade Day Glow, and this is an amazing highlight. And for that, I'm gonna be using this Morphe M510 brush. It's this one right here. Do you see that? Like literally, I could blind someone with this. We have the face done. I'm gonna go back to the eyes. And for that, going back into here, I'm gonna take this Eco Tools double-ended brush. I'm gonna mix some Pukey and some powder. This is why I love Jaclyn Hill, okay? That's not the only reason, but she named it eyeshadow Pukey. I'm gonna go with Mocha, this brown, same brown that I used on my outer V. And I'm gonna just take that, the outer portion right over here. I'm going to actually tightline my lower lash line. And you can just use any eyeliner. I'm using my pencil, Wet n Wild Kohl liner. I'm gonna do a mascara. And now, guys, I will transform. This is the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes Mascara. Literally obsessed, okay? if you don't mind spending like $20 on a mascara, this is a good one. And the tip is pretty small, so I feel like it'll work with a lot of different eyes. Like you can see it's not really obnoxious or anything like that. So this is what the eyes are looking like right now. And I don't wear false lashes generally unless I'm going to like a fancy event. So I'm going to be taking my Essence Lash and Brow Mascara. It's this one right here. Focus, focus, focus. This isn't the best brow gel I've ever used. If you want like super glue for your brows, I recommend the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. What do I have to do? I'm missing something. Lipstick. This is probably my favorite lipstick of all time. This is Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipstick in the shade Ashton. And it's a very warm, kind of terracotta, brown. It has some brown, has some pink, also kind of burnt orange. This is what Ashton looks like. It's still wet, so it looks a little shiny right now, but dries down completely matte. At least on my skin tone, this is a very like everyday kind of color. So, but I think it'll look pretty on everybody, every skin tone. It'll just look different on everyone, obviously, but that's the beauty of makeup. The last lip option I have for you guys is this kind of red kind of color. Yeah, it's a reddish brown, but it's mostly leaning towards red. This is Kat Von D Plat. With this particular look, I think this lip is my favorite. Just, you know. And to set all of that in place, I am going to use my Urban Decay All-Nighter. So there you have it. This is the completed look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you learned something. And maybe if you didn't, maybe you just at least had a good laugh. Maybe, I don't know, it's been quite a journey. Congratulations for making it this far, honestly. So I hope to hear from you guys, and I'll see you all soon. Thanks. Bye. Alright, so I changed my top, and I don't know why I felt like it. Can't even see it. There's literally no point in doing that. But I changed my shirt. Yay. I know I'm gonna make the most flattering face you'll see in this tutorial now. This is extremely uncomfortable, you guys. Ah.